these two charts represent the hormones going on in the 2 cycles of the menstrual cycle. You have the ovarian cycle, which is happening in the ovaries, and the uterine cycle, what's happening in the uterus. These hormones affect the ovaries, these affect the uterus. That's all going at the same time now. That's why there's the 4 pictures in your book I like a lot, because they lay it out so you can see all this stuff is happening at the same time. So these are days 1 through 5, 5 through 14, 14 through 28. Day 14 is ovulation. That's when the egg is released. So we'll start up here. So right now, with the constant, secretion of follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, the follicle is growing. So the egg is growing, the follicle itself is growing, being, what was the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's growing, being taken care of, and then there's a surge. Right before day 14, there's a surge that stimulates ovulation. That stimulates the follicle to burst, allowing the egg to be released. Now, it goes back to constant. This constant actually help what's left over of the follicle turn to what's called the corpus luteum.
Okay. What's that? Hold on. I don't know. What is that? I read about it.
So corpus luteum, it deals a lot with the hormones on here, but I just want to, we'll stick up here for a second. The corpus luteum is formed. It stays in the ovary. And it's there as long as the egg gets fertilized, it's there for a while.
Okay.
But if the egg doesn't get fertilized, then it goes away.
Okay.
Why is this recording out? Oh well. Okay, so that's ovarian cycle. We have the follicle developing, then the egg being released, and then the corpus luteum being formed.
Okay.
If we get down to the uterus, we have 3 stages. We have the menstrual phase, proliferative, and cretatory. I think that's how you spell it. So in the menstrual phase, progesterone and estrogen are constant level. And what's happening is the endometrium lining is being shed. That is, it's the body's basically a way of cleaning everything out and about to start over. So days 1 through 5, known as the period, that is when the endometrium lining is being shed. 5 through 14, we have a little surge in estrogen right before ovulation, and then it drops back down really quick. But at this point, the endometrium lining is starting to build up again.
Okay.
It's slowly starting to build up again, prepare for next time. Right after ovulation, the corpus luteum actually triggers the release of more progesterone and estrogen. And
After ovulation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so both progesterone and estrogen increase. They jump up a lot because the corpus luteum that was formed up here now triggers that release of more. And the endometrium lining during this phase actually triples in size. It's getting all ready. It's getting ready for, because it's expecting this egg to be coming down, fertilized, ready to attach to the wall of the uterus.
Okay.
So all this is going on at the same time. But yeah.
So, ovulation, if an egg is fertilized during this 14 to 28 days, then you don't have your period.
Yes, exactly. You don't go back to this.
Okay.
Yeah. This only goes back down. So around day 26 through 28, your body's going to figure out if it's pregnant or fertilized or not. Once it figures that out.
How come it doesn't shed that when you get pregnant?
Because the hormones are released telling you you're fertilized and you're pregnant.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
So hormones So once it's fertilized and attaches to the uterine wall, there's other hormones that are released that tell your body, I'm pregnant. And so it doesn't start the cycle over again. It goes, okay, let's raise this baby.
But is there a purpose for it, for the lining? Or?
Oh, the lining is how the nutrients, so that's how the fertilized egg attaches to the wall of the uterus, is this big, thick lining, attaches, and that's where the nutrients are given to the
okay.
the embryo.
Got it.
So that's the reason why the lining is so important.
Okay.
And then if the body says, oh, we're not pregnant, we're not fertilized, then it just goes, okay, get rid of everything, we'll start over, try again.
Okay. Interesting.
But yes, this definitely could be a short answer question, for sure.
Okay.
Both these. And I would write it like this. I would do ovarian. I would do like steps, like, so constant, and then surge right before ovulation, and say during the constant period first, the follicle is developing with the egg inside growing. Second, surge, and there's ovulation. And third, the corpus luteum is formed, and the corpus luteum is triggering progesterone and estrogen. And then I would go uterine, and with uterine I would literally go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I would do menstrual, and describe, the hormones, what they're doing, what's physically happening. Then I would go proliferative, like that, and describe, what the hormones are doing, what's happening, ovulation, and then secretory.